the big man in the middle, 7'3", number 23, Donovan Williams.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. We've got Ball. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Keels in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with Morant. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Klingon. And it's Williams at the four-man position. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by John Morant. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Lillard fires away from way outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. McDaniels passes to Keel. Out to Edwards, and stolen by Lillard. The three. Oh, he misses the dunk. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. There's Ball with the three, sinks the three-pointer.
Well, with that kind of poise, LaMelo Ball looking very much like a veteran right there.
Lillard bounce pass to the middle. Here's Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Pass to Sharp. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And doors for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
And, Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And the three ball is good.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Back to Morant. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Williams, a screen on Ball. And the slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Here's Shannon. Morant with the steal. And a deep three from Lillard. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Shannon. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Morant's got the ball here for Portland. Trailing by 2. Lillard with the bucket.
Man, that jumper on balance and on point. Lillard working over that medium range area.
Ball, the pass to Keel. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Lillard scanning the floor. Three-pointer. Keel grabs the miss. Keel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Ball. Pass to Edwards for the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Shannon. McDaniels passes to Keel. Over in the corner, Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Morant, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. Morant outside. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Klingon. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Ball fires from way outside. Here's Keels. Lets it go with a 3. Keels. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Avdia. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
McDaniels outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Keels. This one for 3. And it's rebounded by Morant. Portland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Back to Morant. A miss that time would have put him up. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Got it from 16 feet.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Morant. From the arc. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Morant.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Offensive rebound. Here's McDaniels. Buries the long-range jumper. McDaniels got 9.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Pass to Klingon. Now Morant. Back to Lillard. Here's Klingon. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. Minnesota shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Lillard against Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Timberwolves. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. All out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. Morant with the bucket.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Ball surveying the defense. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. First one falls for him. Williams, he's checked in for Grant. Both shots good from the stripe.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Morant against McDaniel. Morant passes to Sharp over Edwards, and it's Sharp missing.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 1. Here's Shannon. And the rejection by Morant. And Edwards is right there. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Holiday against Ball. And Ball with the block.
A defensive shutdown from LaMelo Ball, just anticipating that shot.
Here's McDaniels. Portland grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And the shot goes in.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. Looking now at some numbers for Ball. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Portland. He hits both from the stripe.
This is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in free throw percentage, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Here's Keel. 7 points in the game. DB all-world talent with LaMelo Ball. But health and win still a work in progress.
Kevin, we know this. He is highly skilled with the ball in his hands. He's a fearless shooter. For LaMelo Ball, it's as much about entertainment as it is skill.
Ball no good.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The score now all even. Lillard's got 8 points.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Ball with the bucket.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his third to go.
Ball against Lillard. Morant with the screen on Ball. And it's Lillard missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Edwards. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 8 points for him.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Here's Keels. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Williams with the steal. Morant passes to Avdia. Sweet move. Lillard again missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. Takes it inside. Good chance here for McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Let's get some crazy fans. Welcome to the floor. Your
For the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. And it's John Morant in for Shaedon Sharpe. Morant left side. Pass to Lillard. Now here's Grant. Can they get it? And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Ball from long range. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Morant finds Lillard. Hield grabs the miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
From deep three-point land. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's tipped. Down low, Williams. And the slam by Williams.
High high-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Edwards passes to Keel. And here is McDaniels. There's Ball with the three. And here's Edwards from the arc to the wing right side. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Grant kicks to Morant. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
There's Ball with the three. Lillard with the rebound.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Ball puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Back to Lillard. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen by McDaniels. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Keels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, you love to see McDaniels set up a teammate and make the game easy.
Morant right side. Pulls up on the wing. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 4. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You know, right now for Minnesota, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And guys, let's talk now about that first half for Minnesota there in a tight one.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Minnesota leading by 4. We've got Donovan Clingan. Damian Lillard out there with John Morant. Then it's Williams. And it's Sharp in at the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Here's Keel.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Lillard misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you guys.
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 15 points.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Lillard outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. The 4th spot held by Donovan Clingan.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Now here's Ball. Clingan with the steal. Lillard outside. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Ja Morant. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 23 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Ball, the pass to Shannon. Over Sharp. Clock at 6. For 3, Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Morant with the steal. Lillard with no one around. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Lillard's got 11 points.
A smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
Ball, the pass to Shannon. Here's Keel. Clingan covering. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Pass to Lillard. Launches it. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And Ball puts up a deep 3. Here's Keels. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Morant. He has 5. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
McDaniels outside. And he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
It's Morant in the corner. And another 3 for Portland.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Ball fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
That's good from Morant. And Portland making a change here. Morant's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Ball fires from way outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. beyond the arc. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards passes the ball. Count the basket and the foul. That one's on Morant.
Now you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Ball. 18 points for him. A 3 ball. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's
wow.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. Oh, the big. Big fella throwing it down hard.
Pass to Sharp. It's stolen. All by himself. Drops in the breakaway layup. Now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Back to Morant. And another 3 for Portland.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. McDaniels outside. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 14.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Inside, here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Avdia's checked in for Klingon. Here's Keel. He's got 18. Pass the ball. Lets it go from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
LaMelo Ball shot ready, always.
Lillard outside. Avdia the pass to Sharp. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 5 points in the game.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Left side, Edwards. Pass to Shannon. Misses the 3. Trailblazers leading by 4. Outside, Avdia. Back to Morant. It's deflected. And he stays with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lillard the pass to Sharp.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
For Portland, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
At the line for 2.
And Sharp drops them both. And here is Ball. 21 points in the game. Pass to Shannon. It's good from long range. Shannon's got 5 points in the quarter.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Jaden McDaniels. LaMelo Ball is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Keels in at the 5 down low.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Shannon, no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. Now here's Morant for 3. Keel grabs the miss. Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Lillard. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And when Ant gets to his spot in the mid-range, there aren't a lot of options for defense.
To the left wing, Lillard from outside. Keel grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 4.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Good on the bucket. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Keels passes to Shannon. Off target from outside. Portland has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Lillard again missing. It's Edwards on the wing. Ball finds Edwards. Out to the right wing. There's the double team with Abdia. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shannon. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Morant. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Morant with the steal. Shot, high post, and good. He nails it. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Pass to Keels, and stolen by Lillard. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For the Trailblazers. Clinging, he's checked in for Avdia. Sharp comes in for Damian Lillard, and it's Morant in for Drew Holiday. Here's Keel. Out to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clinging with the steal. The 3 from Morant. And no good. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Minnesota. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Klingon, good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 11-point game. Pass to Keels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Sharp, that's good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside, Ball. Keels misses.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
It's stolen by Edwards. Keels passes to Edwards. It's stolen by Gobert. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Now here's Williams. There's the triple. They get it back. Klingon got a hand on it. Keels passes the ball. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot off.
At the line for your Trailblazer.
Both free throws good from Morant.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Timberwolves trail by 16. From outside.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Playing in the screen for Morant. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Fast break, Minnesota. Let's lose a three. That's off.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Here's Keel. There's the pick. Edwards. Edwards puts in the three.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And let's toss it over now to the sideline for a report on Jaden McDaniel. Allie, what are they saying?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer from Minnesota. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's one of those cases where when your team really needs you, this is the kind of injury that sometimes takes a back seat. He's going to give it a go.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a while before we see him again, and that hurts. You hope to maximize your time in this league as much as possible. Being out that long has got to be heartbreaking for this young guy.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Trailblazers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for John Morant.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Here's Keel. Launches it, knocks down the three. And Morant's got the ball here for Portland. At one point, they led by 16. Clinging with it. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.
Hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards on the perimeter. Then it's Ball, and it's Keels in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Ball. Edwards, a pass to Keels. Pulls it from the top of the key. That's good on the jumper.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. PA?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
Pass to Keels. Here is DiVincenzo. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Screen by O'Neal. Bryant from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
In the gym range, the moment he crosses half court, you better find him because he can hurt you from there.
And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Ball passes to Keels from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. Keels pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Edwards can't hit.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Bryant outside. Doncic on the wing. Lets it go. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota in the lead. Ball outside. They set the pick. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. And here's Bryant outside. Connects from downtown. Bryant's got 6.
Kobe has such confidence. Feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
Pass to Keels. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Smart's checked in for James.
First team foul.
The Lakers on D. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Smart. Bryant outside. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shot is good by Reeves.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
There's a screen. Pass to Keels for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Screen by O'Neal. And Doncic launches from deep. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Keels. He's covered by O'Neal. Edwards, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Bryant. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range, Keels pulls it in. Keels has got 4 rebounds now. Ball outside. And stolen by Reeves. Screen by O'Neal. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Ball. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. Shannon's got 6 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And Ball throws it down.
Check out Ball bouncing to ecstasy. He went upstairs for that one.
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 3-point game. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the score by the Lakers. Pass to Shannon. Shoots over Bryant. Shannon's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Doncic on the wing. Back to Bryant. The 3 is up. Keels pulls it in. Keels has got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:10 left to play in the first. Here's Shannon over Bryant. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Keels misses. The Lakers in the lead. Hachimura outside. And here's Smart. No points so far. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers with another miss. The kick out to Ball. It's stolen by Smart. Outside O'Neal. 2 on the clock. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to...
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
They've got Jake LaRavia. He's out there with Smith. Rui Hachimura is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's O'Neal in at the 4. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back over to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Edwards gets the bucket.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Now LaRavia, 15 in his last outing. Smart for 3, and Smart nails the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Inside, here's Keels, and that one is stuffed right through.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Clock is at 3. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Tipped. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. James is checked in for the Lakers.
Number 9.
The Timberwolves trail. Now here's Ball. He's got 6. And he misses the go-ahead basket. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center. And in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told. But this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Driving to the basket. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Defense absolutely helpless. O'Neal just rams his way inside and then goes up with the force like no other.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Three-pointer. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Keels. Will it go? It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Keels has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's his third triple of the game. It's the first one in the second quarter.
O'Neal passes to Reeves. And here's Kessler. Hachimura outside. And stolen by Edwards. Jumps up. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Hachimura outside. Back to Reeves. The three is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Keels has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Edwards. Here's Keels. 23 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Fires the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. James passes to O'Neal. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Pass to Hachimura. And here's Reeves outside. Keels pulls it in. Keels has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Such a wide open look. DiVincenzo's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And James gets it to go.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Hayes checked in for Hachimura.
Coming in the floor for your Lakers, number 11, Jackson Hayes.
Outside Edwards. Ball passes to Keels. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
On the wing, Reeves. DiVincenzo covering. The shot by Reeves, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
This one for 3. DiVincenzo can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Ball throws it down.
All starting from a turnover. DiVincenzo shows great anticipation skills to make a play on the ball and get them in transition.
James outside. Back to Reeves. There's 1:12 left to play in the second quarter.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. To the middle. And down it goes. Damn, that one home.
You know, the defense locked so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. Keels pulls it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Doncic. Oh, Doncic hammers it down with style.
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Keels. Ball outside. Over James. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they lost the first game, but that's in the rear view. Time to man up.
Well, nobody has all the answers early on. Just fix the mistakes you can and keep getting better, please.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Minnesota in the lead. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. DiVincenzo and Edwards on the perimeter. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Keels in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bryant from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Shannon. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. DiVincenzo with a steal. Ball outside. Puts up a deep three. And Ball heaves in the deep three.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to James. Screen by O'Neal. 14 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops. James has got 5.
Making use of the in-between area, James is able to put up a smooth shot.
To the paint. Here's Keels. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Reeves, the pass to Bryant. The long distance three is Perry. 11 points in the game.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others too.
Ball against James. Here's Keels. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Lakers trail by 8. That shot is good by O'Neal.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. A deep 3 from Ball. Keels. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton. A definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Doncic. Outside O'Neal. Outside Reeves. And here's Doncic. Guarded by Edwards. Doncic, no good.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Keels, the pass to Edwards. Edwards with a step. Over Reeves. Edwards can't hit. Lakers trail by 11. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Bryant. Launches it, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Ball passes to Keels. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Keels has got 9 points now in the quarter.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
And And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
And they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo! And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Shannon. From outside the arc. From distance. LaMelo Ball.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half. 4 total. Keep shooting it.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. This break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Doncic passes to O'Neal. He's got a piece of it. Pass to Ball. Soft touch off the glass. Ball's got 24. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 17. Smart for 3. On target from range. Smart has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Ball passes to Keels. The Timberwolves making it to their second straight Western Conference Finals last year, Clark.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6th seed. Gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
Bryant outside. Doncic outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Keels has got his 16th rebound on the night. They get it back. Out to DiVincenzo. Gets the 3 to fall. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Keels. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kessler, he's checked in for Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Smart. Laravius subbed in for Reeves. Pass to Doncic. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
For 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. LaRavia passes to O'Neal, and there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than
my goodness!
Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Pass to LaRavia, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. James is checked in for the Lakers.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Lakers.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third.
James. Out of bounds.
The Timberwolves lead by 21. From deep, DiVincenzo can't hit.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
O'Neal passes to LaRavia. There's the triple. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Kessler in its center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. The Timberwolves lead by 21. Ball looks over the floor and stolen by Hayes. On the wing, Hachimura. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to James. Down low. Out to Hachimura. From downtown. James can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kessler with a rebound. The Lakers shooting the rock well at 46%. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Keels. Buries it from three. Keels has got 35 in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And Ball gets it to go.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Pass to James. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
James deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. On the wing, Reeves. He shoots. The shot by James, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's blocked by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do it.
Oh, my goodness! Whoa! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Reeves. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards. Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the 34th time in franchise history. An incredible number.
Yeah, that's a big-time number. And only the Celtics have more 50-plus win seasons with 37 total. And I think the difference in championships is between these two franchises. The Celtics with 18 and the Lakers with 17. Consistent greatness for both franchises, clearly. Two pillars of the league.
Bryant from deep three-point land. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Back to Edwards. DiVincenzo against Bryant. Here's Keels. Right side Edwards. Second chance effort. Keels gets the bucket. Keels has got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
And some changes here for the Lakers. O'Neal comes in for Hachimura, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Pass to Keels. Wide open look. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 5 assists tonight.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Hey, get Kobe. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with another miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Doncic passes to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Drops in the 3.
It's just encouraging to see Bronny shooting the 3 with confidence.
Minnesota's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Edwards for 3. The offensive rebound.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
James outside to the inside. Kicks it out to Bryant. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big men playing big. Strong board.
Money from the wing.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
A deep 3 from Ball. Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. To the paint. Intercepted. Outside. DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Over Bryant. Ball outside. Up and over Doncic. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Down low. Here's Kessler. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And that one is hammered home.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
James outside. They set the pick. And there's the lob.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
Here's Bryant. And it's rejected. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Keels, the pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Ball. James with a steal. Inside, here's Bryant. It's tipped, and they get it back. Another shot. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And Bryant gets it to go.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Keels. And he jams it home with authority.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And time now to present our player of the game.